Hi, my name is Mulari Kese, and I am a PhD student at the University of Georgia. I am delighted to be offered the opportunity to make a presentation at the USASBE 2022 conference. My presentation will be about the effectiveness of a game simulation as an experiential learning method in facilitating knowledge acquisition and learning motivation in undergrad entrepreneurship education. The lesson objective for the game is to achieve scalability and sustainability. First, scalability is achieved when a contender reaches the river as indicated in the illustration. That means the business has attained economies of scale through unit cost reduction. Next, sustainability is achieved when a contender conquers the opponent's castle. In our illustration, Apple reaches the river, crosses over, and conquers Samsung's castle. That means Apple has a dominance of the market. This is the game board representing the business environment where the competition takes place with several market segments. The green spot represents 45% chances of making a sale with 4 possibilities of winning a round. The blue spot represents 33% chances of making a sale with 3 possibilities of winning a round. And the gold spot represents 22% chances of making a sale with 2 possibilities of winning a round. As you can see, each contender has 3 pieces. Letter C denotes unit cost, Q denotes quantity, and P denotes unit price. It is a sequential game with a leader. Let's assume that Apple is the leader after flipping the coin. So Apple goes first. Next, Samsung responds. Then Apple goes next. Samsung again responds. But as you can see, those pieces placed, Samsung has not been successfully blocking Apple from lining the 3 pieces and be able to draw a straight line through. So Apple has the chance to make the next move, and we can see that we can draw a straight line through Apple's 3 pieces, and that makes Apple's the winner. The goal of the games is to achieve scalability first. A student will have the chance to see their business performance displayed on the graph, and also there will be another display of either Apple or Samsung marching towards the river. The student first have to understand that at the end of year one, both companies will incur costs which bring the cash level to negative $100,000 at the end of year one. And that also will show on the graph. And let's assume that at the end of year two, Apple is the winner. Apple will be rewarded $50,000, and that will bring Apple's cash level to negative $50,000, and that will be indicated on a graph. And another depiction of such business performance is to see Apple making a move towards the river to achieve scalability. And if we again assume that Apple will win the next round, which is $50,000 reward, Apple cash level will be brought down to zero or break even, and that will be indicated on the graph, and it will also show Apple reaching the river, and that will be scalability achieved. The next growth stage will be sustainability. As we've seen in scalability, Apple has reached a cash level of zero or break even, and that is indicated on the graph in year three. And if we assume that Apple will win the next round, we can see In year four, Apple wins. There's a cash reward of 50,000, and that will bring Apple's cash level to 50,000 from zero, and that is indicated on the graph. And another performance depiction is to see Apple crossing the river and marching towards Samsung Castle. And again, we assume that Apple wins the next round. Apple is rewarded $50,000, and that brings Apple cash level to $100,000. And that is also shown when Apple continue to march towards Samsung Castle. And if Apple again wins the next round, $50,000 is rewarded to Apple. That brings the company's cash level to 150,000. That is displayed here on the graph, and we can see Apple marching and conquering Samsung Castle. So this will give a chance to students to understand graphic depictions of business performances, and they can also track their own game performance through this depiction or graphic representation of their performance. And this will complete our presentation.